Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Anything Bucket on WRPBI TV. I'm Jonathan J. Dog Letterman, your host, and tonight in our studio to help us get on a path to wellness, to make the mind-body-soul connection, to make us look good, feel good, and do good, we have from Deerfield Health and Wellness, Dr. Ryan Spicuzzo. Dr. Ryan, welcome to the Anything Bucket.
Thank you very much.
And I'm excited that you're here because I am a big proponent of chiropractic care. I've been a patient with a couple of people. I had told you, Dr. Paul Hedgela and Dr. Susan Shelland, and I know what it's done for me. It's gotten me centered and balanced. And before we get to the benefits of chiropractic, how did you get started in your quest to become a chiropractor?
I had an unusual story. The common story is that you had an injury, you got better, and then you wanted to be through chiropractic, and then you wanted to be a chiropractor. That's the usual story, and most of my friends down from there, down in school where we went to, that was their story. But for me, when I graduated from college, I hadn't had an injury. I wanted to be in some kind of the healthcare field, and at that point I started to look at the different options. And when I read the description of chiropractic, it just made sense to me. It's about helping the body function at its own best capacity, and there was this really foreign concept to me at the time, which was that the body heals itself. It's a self-healing organism. That made no sense to me at the time, because I thought at that time, I remember the line of thought that I thought if you didn't take medicine for your cold, it would never go away. And I learned that the body can heal, and you can actually improve the body's ability to do that when it's having trouble doing that. And so it all made sense to me, and luckily the physical aspect was something I was able to pick up to go with the ideology of it, and I really love the work.
And it's amazing because I've seen the inroads that chiropractic has come, the long way it's come. It used to be, oh no, chiropractor's this. And people don't understand this. You as a chiropractor actually did more clinical minutes, clinical hours, than an actual MD.
Mm-hmm. Certainly, especially in the neuromusculoskeletal structure-function connection, and the physical treatment aspect of it far eclipses, their training in that sense, yes.
And the other thing that I realized I was reading up on some of the literature is that chiropractic can be a great preventative medical program as well, because you're getting adjusted, you're getting the immune system tuned up, you're becoming healthier because the cell-to-cell communication is then opened up. If you could elaborate a little bit more about that and tell the viewers what they can expect when they come to see you.
Well, chiropractic is uniquely positioned in healthcare because it really is half treatment of problems and half prevention of problems. And a good treatment lowers the amount of tension that your body's operating under and allows a less restricted, more optimum functioning of the nervous system's control of the body and ability to regulate and repair damage, create healthy cells, and create healthy function. So in our office, we do an evaluation to see if the physical structure of your body is in any way inefficient, creating areas of pressure and compression and tension. And we determine if that's, well, most people are coming in with some kind of symptoms to describe, but really the bottom line of it is if there's any increased tension in your body based on the structural imperfections or structural problems, and if it's something we can correct, then we're going to allow your body to function at a more optimal level, clear up problems that it's been having trouble clearing up, and create a healthy environment that makes it much more difficult to develop problems in. And that's what we assess you for and treat.
To alleviate the issues, I know a lot of times I'll walk into a chiropractic office, oh, my shoulder up in here, oh, this one, that. And they'll go in and they'll go, oh, yep, and they'll manipulate it, and I jokingly go, hey, can you crack me up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, that's the common idea. If a person knows anything about chiropractic and they've never been to one or had a treatment, they know it has something to do with the joints or the bones, and there's cracking involved. Cracking is actually the release of tension from the body. It's like when you open a can of soda, and then the can is softer because there's less tension in it. Well, the more tension we can release from your body, the more supple and just the easier it's going to be able to function, because it's not carrying around all this tension.
And when you release the tension, what are some of the things after a treatment? I know I'm always told drink water, drink water, drink water after you get adjusted. What's the benefits of drinking water after an adjustment?
Well, similar to drinking water after a massage, any kind of physical treatment. When you create a change in the body and you stir up some movement and some areas that have not been stimulated, and you create new movement in there, you're going to sometimes create a local temporary inflammatory reaction, just as the body's not used to what you're doing, even though it's corrective what you're doing. So by drinking water, you're going to flush out whatever toxins have been released, help them get out of the body, and also cool down whatever potential short-term inflammation that occurs following a treatment, similar to doing a new exercise you're not used to doing. Everyone knows that when you go into the gym for the first time, it's been a long time, whatever areas of the body you exercised, usually going to be pretty darn sore for the next few days, even though you know it was good for you. And drinking water helps flush out all of the inflammatory temporary reaction that happens from that, and so that you can move forward with less tension and less irritation.
And the other thing I noticed, we were talking earlier before we came on to the show about nutrition and the role that plays. If you're getting adjusted on a regular basis, the importance of having proper nutrition. So if you can elaborate on that, because it's, the old adage, garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah, garbage in is definitely garbage out. The body is always going to be doing its best to express health and be healthy. But when you give it poor materials to work with, it's not going to be able to create and maintain a quality product. So you're literally are what you eat. We all know that. And anything that you're going to be doing to try and get your body to function at a higher level is going to require good, wholesome food. It's going to require you to have as low a level of tension and pressure in your body as you can, so that it can create that good health.
And in helping people to get on that path to wellness and looking good and feeling good so they can do good, what kind of success stories would you like to share with the audience tonight?
Well, it's hard to pick just one. Honestly, a chiropractic office is literally full of success stories all day long. One in particular that stands out to me, a girl came in about a month ago, and her and her boyfriend were horsing around, and she had a blanket wrapped around her, and he went to take the blanket away from her, and he did it in a fashion that caught her around the head and twisted her neck around like that, and it got strained, and she literally walked in the office like this and couldn't move it at all. And we like a challenge, but we're always much happier after the challenge has been successfully passed. So we start treating her, and it was very hard to put your hands on her at all. And I found a few what we call trigger points or pressure points, areas of extreme tension that are causing the pain and preventing her from being able to move her neck. And we found a few spots right down here. And as soon as you put your hands on them, they're very painful. But then immediately she could start turning her head, and within 5 or 10 minutes we had her looking straight ahead and doing so much better. And I did emphasize to her, I said, don't turn your head back in that direction until I see you again for sure. So that's just one example.
Excellent. And I know there's a ton, and there's a lot of information you have on your website. If you could tell the viewers where you're located and how they can connect with you.
Absolutely. Our office is in Deerfield Beach, Florida, on the corner of Military and Hillsborough Avenue. We're in the Deerfield Square Plaza. The post office is there. Also, the driver's license office is there. And we take walk-ins. There's always a free consultation with myself to determine if there's anything we can do to help you. We offer massage, acupuncture, and really good everyday pricing that makes it available to just about everybody.
So you can go and get your license taken care of, you can do the mail, do your everyday rituals that need to be done, and go get adjusted at Deerfield Health and Wellness Center. Go and see Dr. Ryan Spicuzzo to help you to look good, feel good, and do good, and to stay positive.